And welcome to another live stream watch-along reaction. Tonight we are watching and reacting to Honduras versus Mexico in CONCACAF Nations League 2023-24 League A Quarterfinals Leg 1. Honduras contra México en la Liga de Nations de la CONCACAF Cuartos de Final Partido Ida. Small change of plans, because Canada got postponed, but it got postponed quick enough to where I could do this. So, out of the goodness of my heart, and besides the fact that I do need a replacement because I can't do the state game because Canada's playing right when state's playing pretty much. Really, CONCACAF, you couldn't do it at like 5. You had to do it at 9 in the morning? Okay, I'll still be up, don't worry, but because I was going to be up for state anyway. But really, CONCACAF, you had to do that to me? Point being is I needed a backup anyway, and it got done quick enough to where we could do this. So, at least we'll be live for this game, maybe an RSR, if I get a super chat. You know what to do. I want it to be worth my while. So, Juan Calderon's the referee. We got for Honduras in goal, Edric Menjivar, the back four, Rodriguez, Luis Vega, Danil Maldonado, Andy Nahar. The midfield four, Alvarez, Joseph Rosales, Davy Flores, Rivas, and the front two, Choco Lozano and Luis Palma for Mexico. Yes, at 9:30 in the morning. Yes. I mean, I'm kind of glad they're not playing on that pitch, but for me, they screwed me over. I wanted to do the state game tomorrow. Turns out I won't, because I have to do Canada. Canada matters more, but then again, state's only playing Southern Miss, so I can still watch most of it. I'm just not doing it live, but still. First world problems. Starting 11 for Mexico. In goal, Guillermo Ochoa, the back four. Jorge Sanchez, Johan Vasquez, Cesar Montes, Jesus Gallardo, Eric Sanchez, Kevin Alvarez, or Edson Alvarez, Luis Romo, Chucky Lozano, Santi Jimenez, starting Orbelín Pineda up top. Well, just keep focusing on the score. Maybe put some headphones in and listen to me. Who knows? Who knows? Yeah, maybe you could put some headphones in. Who knows? But I'll be up. I'll be up for the game tomorrow. I ain't going to miss the Canada game. I was up for the Japan game. Don't worry, I'll be up for this one. And we're off down in Tegucigalpa. The winner, of course, goes to the Copa America and the Nations League final. The winner has to play, or the loser has to play the repechaje, but at least we have a game to do. Hey, you know what? Hey, it's a good way to start the morning. I'm the only one who has to get up off my ass. Well, I guess some of us do, but some of y'all just get to watch it with breakfast in bed and watching it on your iPads. Me, on the other hand, I got to get off my ass. And we're off. 40 seconds. Wait. Why are they putting over the Central American Cup when there's no Honduran teams? Oh, they're putting up the Caribbean Cup too. Okay, I was like, okay. Ad boards got me. With that being said, Honduras, Mexico, they're not starting. They're not starting Quiñones tonight, which is wild, but okay. See if he's on the bench. He's on the bench. He's just not starting. Okay. Maybe you don't want to throw him into the deep end off the bat. How did Honduras qualify for this game and not Panama or Costa Rica? Well, Panama and Costa Rica are playing each other in the quarterfinals. Panama, of course, won their group. Honduras had to play group games, and they got through their group as well. But they're playing Mexico because Mexico was one of the top 4 teams. Costa Rica was in top 4 CONCACAF rankings when the draw was made, so they got a bye. Of course, Panama and Honduras got through their groups. Honduras finished first in the group with Trinidad. Panama finished... No. Brian Acosta isn't playing, but he's on the bench. Okay, so there's 2 players we want to see that are on the bench. With that being said, at least you get this. Honduras sucks. No, they're actually pretty good right now. Or they're getting better, I should say. Montes. I mean, they're still not better than Mexico, but if Mexico was on the downswing and Honduras was on the upswing, I'd be scared, but you shouldn't be. This could be. But then again, look at what happened to the USA. They almost blew it anyway yesterday. So what do I know? 2 minutes. So what do I know? So you finally get me to cover Honduras. I didn't expect to cover either leg of this Honduras-Mexico tie with the way it was scheduled, but thanks to a potential tropical cyclone 22, you get me covering a Mexico game that I honestly wanted to watch. I was going to watch anyway had Canada played, but you get me to cover it. Now, if you want me to do an RSR for it, I need a super chat. I need a $5 super chat. Make it worth my while. 2022 World Cup qualifiers tell you otherwise. Well, that was when Honduras was on their downswing. How we doing, y'all? Sway? So, I still, give or take, get to watch most of the state game tomorrow after Canada's done. We'll make it work. I'm just being honest. Well, I'm just being honest. I'm just saying, make it worth my while. That's all I'm saying. Probably take a nap. In some way, shape, or form. We'll see. I'm doing great. Macedonia, we gave them revenge. I'm happy we won. Now, some people say it's not a good win. It's called Potential Tropical Cyclone 22. Lots of rain in Jamaica. This was not Canada's decision. This was CONCACAF's decision to push it back about 12 hours, 14 hours. Push the game back about 13 hours because of Potential Tropical Cyclone 22. I knew this was coming. Of course I did. I'm the hurricane expert here. Of course I knew this was coming. But this was possible, I should say. I'm just glad they postponed it so I could pull this up and do this. So, do the Mexico game instead. And not have an off night. So, have enough time to make it and pop it up. So, it's good. I thought they'd try to do anything to try to play it tonight, but I guess it was just too hard. They can unwaterlog the pitch in 12 hours, I guess. I don't know. Jorge Sanchez is better than Julian Araujo is better than Jorge Sanchez. Yeah, but Julian ain't even playing well at Las Palmas. So, really? Is he though? Is he though? 5th minute. You may prefer him, but I don't. Is he though? Yeah, it was coming. Exactly. Like it was coming. The postponement was coming. I mean, I saw exactly how the storm was setting up and how the weather was setting up, and I'm like, ooh, this might be something. And it's more because of the waterlogged pitch than the fact that it was raining. They could have played in that rain had the pitch not been waterlogged, but so much rain that it was waterlogged. What they should have done was play it yesterday. But no. I don't see how 12 hours could be much better, but that's just me. Like, it's still raining off and on. Over the top. Oh, Ochoa! That'll be cleared. Ochoa's holding his shoulder. Oh, no. Ochoa goes down. I mean, he got bodied by Lozano, Choco Lozano. I mean, he got bodied. You hate to see it. Oh, no. You don't want to see it go down like this. That was awfully close. I mean, no, he got ran into. Like, he got bodied. That's not awfully close. And no, it's not awfully close to a penalty the other way. It's a foul on Choko. So you don't want to see Ochoa go out like this, at least in this game. This could be bad for Mexico. Oh! Like, he took it to the shoulder. Like, that is point blank on the shoulder. Ochoa. He took that point blank on the shoulder. I mean, Mexico's got good goalkeepers, though. I mean, Ochoa's been eating goals for Salernitana, so his shoulder is hurt, though. Malagon, please. I mean, he has been eating goals for... They have Luis Malagon and Jose Antonio Rodriguez. Luis Malagon, the starter for America, of course. He's been pretty good. Questionably, he's been pretty good, somewhat. So, if he was to come on, I don't think Mexico would be in much trouble. It's not cool to see Ochoa be hurt, but what can you do? 9th minute, 0-0, 0-0. Looks like Ochoa could take the drop ball, and he will. And he will. He's got his arm stretched out. But, I mean, let's just think of it. I'm not saying you want to see Ochoa get hurt, so listen to what I'm saying here. Ochoa's been eating goals for Salernitana left and right. I'm not saying it's all his fault. He can only make so many saves, and that defense is absolutely crap. And then the other keeper did the same thing. When the other keeper played, the Russian guy, the French guy, I think, it's a French dude, I don't know. Same guy ate 2 goals per game. So they both eaten 2 goals per game with Salernitana. Salernitana's defense is absolutely horrid, which you never seen a defense that bad in Italy. Let me tell you. Like, it'd be worse. I think it'd be worse if they didn't have Ochoa. So you could say that he's eaten so many goals, but I think it would be worse if they didn't have him. You can only make so many saves. At some point, you're going to put one, you're going to allow one. At some point, you're going to allow one. So I'm not going to put it all on him. Besides, he did keep Salernitana up last year, and the defense wasn't much better. It's gotten worse, but it wasn't much better last year. So I wouldn't blame him, to be honest. Ochoa tries his best, which is why I don't think he came out. Which is why I think he's going to try. Who's been the better team? I'd say so far Mexico slightly. Slightly Mexico. Honduras almost tried to take out Ochoa, though. I don't think Choco Lozano meant to, but he did almost take him out. So, that is the facts of the situation. Here's a good chance. Orbelín Pineda. And Sanchez that is horrible. And Sanchez just blows the chance. Mexico's been doing okay. I think they're slightly better. They're both trying to fill each other out here. But I think Mexico is doing slightly better. I mean, they're the better team in, I wouldn't say tactics, but, on paper anyway. So you would think. Header plays down. Montes, foul. Free kick for Honduras. 12:05 for me. Is Mexico horrible, or is it Central America woes, or just both? It's still early. And besides, this is not where San Pedro Sula's the one where Honduras had the high grass and all the shit housing. This is Ugles, where it's small, like short grass, not much shit housing. This could be a backfire, but so far it hasn't been. It hasn't been a backfire, but who knows? Santi Jimenez has to drop all the way back to pick that one up. Here comes Chucky. That'll be cleared. Here comes Honduras back the other way. Pretty open. I've never seen a Honduras game in Honduras be this open. 13th minute, even when they're playing somebody bad. Because San Pedro Sula is more set up for shithousing Honduras. They're trying to play more openly and trying to play actual football, which means that better set up for that is Ugles, which you could say they could set up San Pedro Sula the exact same way, but they chose to play it in Ugles, which that's their decision. That's their decision. And if it's a backfire, well, doesn't matter. They play the repechaje in Frisco anyway. 14th minute. Is Honduras parking the bus? No, they're actually pretty open. I'd say both teams are pretty open so far. I like seeing it this way. I mean, I'd rather see it be open than it be a freaking, I don't know, some random nothing. I mean, Football Americas was calling it possibly a backfire last night, so I don't disagree. Honduras is not looking too bad, but Mexico's looking slightly better. Who has the best goal in the Jimmy era for Mexico? Santi Jimenez. Santi Jimenez Gold Cup, of course. Plays over the top. Brought down. Ooh, that's out for a goal kick for Menjivar of Olympia from the neutral perspective. I would like it open too, just because, well, I guess I agree. Yeah, I agree. I don't have a Honduras kit. That's why I'm wearing the Mexico kit. That's all. Well, I guess they're showing Combate Americas after this. Huh. That was also on Paramount Plus. Well, there you go. 15th minute. Then again, I bet the Canada game would still get more views, even with it being pushed back than the Mississippi State game. Yeah, I agree. See you soon. See you tomorrow. See you in the morning. I hope. See you in the morning. See you in the morning. Imagine if that Toronto picked up that Trinidadian goalkeeper that kept Trinidad alive yesterday. I'd be happy with it. He's better than Sean Johnson. I don't know if he's better than Luka Gavran, but he's better than Sean Johnson. Gavran to start, Denzel Smith to back up. I'm good with it. He's certainly better than Greg Ranjitsingh, if we're not memeing. If we're being true. So, we're being true. 16th minute. Nice. Sanchez, that's better. Jorge Sanchez doesn't get there. Good clearance by Honduras, but that's out for a throw. Lol. Plays in, saved by Menjivar. Picks it up on the bounce. Edric Menjivar. Lol. Plays forward. Heads up. Brought down. That'll be a throw in. No, free kick for Honduras. Palma. He's playing well for Celtic right now. Luis Palma is playing amazingly for Celtic right now. And that's going to be foul. Of course, got called up during the last window. But with that being said, Mexico doing just enough. Playing in the Liguilla, San Luis and Leon. Of course, there's 3 play-in games. Of course, 7 versus 8, 9 versus 10, 7 versus 8. The winner becomes the 7 seed. The loser plays the winner of 9v10 to become the 8 seed. Nagby re-signed with a crew, not surprised. So technically only 2 of the 10 get eliminated, then you have the 8 yet. So pretty much the NBA style when it comes to the new Liguilla. It's the NBA play-in style. Picked up by Menjivar. It's the style of the NBA play-in tournament. If you know, you know. Which is interesting, I have to say. By the way, they announced that both MLS conference finals will be on Sunday the 5th. No, Sunday Sunday, or is it Saturday the 3rd? Not that it matters, because what was it again? Saturday the 3rd. Hit that like button and get this one going. There it is. Playing forward, shot past the post. Who do you think wins the UEFA Women's Champions League? I say Chelsea. The fairy tale ending for Emma Hayes will happen. So there you go. They're going to sub. Yep, they're going to sub Ochoa out for Malagon. The first chance they get, they're going to sub him out. Here it is, Ochoa for Malagon. They're subbing out Ochoa for Malagon. He could not carry on past the 20th minute. He holds his shoulder. He went down again. 21st minute. Luis Malagon is on. After 21 minutes, Ochoa gets subbed out for Luis Malagon after injury. Hopefully it's not too bad. The Club America goalkeeper gets to finish this game. He's been pretty well he's been pretty good this season, so Playing forward. Twenty-third minute. And Eric Sanchez went down, but they're not going to check him. That's a free kick, 23rd minute. Playing forward. Mexico goalkeeper passing in the guard. You think that's it for Ochoa? Twenty-fourth minute. Yep, December 2nd, Saturday, December 2nd will be both MLS conference finals. East and West on the same day, December 2nd. So it's not 1-1, it's 2-2. I don't know. Huh. Playing forward, Rommel. And that's past the post, 25th minute. Good shot by Chucky, but a save and past the post by Menjivar. This will be a corner. Of course, Orbelin Pineda to take. Here's the corner. I heard about that. Cross in. Header. The Antonio Pierce thing. I heard about it. 26th minute. Throw in. Playing forward, 26th minute. Mexico holding possession, but again, it's not the best game, but Chucky, Eric Sanchez, and he plays it back to Montes. Montes up to Eric Sanchez, and they lose it. Oh, God. Now this looks more like the Colca Mexico or Tata. This really does. I don't know what they're trying to do here. Seems like it won't backfire on Honduras. Then again, we said that about the USA at this point. At least Mexico's playing on the road. There's a good excuse there. At least they're on the road. It could be worse. 27th minute here. Free kick for Mexico. 27th minute. Ball played in. Good cross header. Romo doesn't get there. He stopped up before. Okay, that was blind. Cross. And the Barcelona America game will be in Dallas. Hopefully they stream it because I would like to see Barcelona versus America. Be an interesting game. I'm sure it'll be streamed. Like, why wouldn't they? Why would it not be aired? It's America versus Barcelona. If they didn't air that, somebody would be dumb. Santi Jimenez. Nope, picked up by Menjivar. That'll be a free kick for Honduras anyway. Hey, at least Santi finally got some service. In a start, I should say. 29th minute. Why wouldn't they stream the Barca versus America game? It would be stupid if they didn't show it. Here's a shot! Goal! 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 Goal de Honduras! Choco Lozano! 1-0. Chips the keeper. Well, could be worse. Oh, no. Oh, my. Choco Lozano, 1-0. Oh, boy. If this holds, I might have to do an RSR anyway. Screw it. Makes the run. He's in behind. There is VAR, mind you. There is VAR. He's on, and he chips Malagon. Perfect shot by Choco Lozano. A 1-0 lead. 1-0 for Honduras. Yeah, Honduras is leading. And that's not offside either. 30th minute. Choco Lozano. 1-0. 1-0. Choco Lozano. Perfect play in, too. Wow. Honduras is beating Mexico. I know it's in Honduras, but isn't the Lambert Jimmy not supposed to have this happen to it? 30th minute. Yep, they kick off. It is a goal. It is confirmed a goal. 31st minute. Honduras is playing better. I didn't disagree. I didn't expect this, though. Well, I'm glad I got to be live for this game, yeah? In the end. And if they end up winning Honduras, I'm going to do an RSR. Forget the super chat. Hopefully the L3 fans don't start getting mad. They might. Huh. Hey, it's just writing the script for Julian Quiñones to be the star, to save them. It's just writing the script, and you know it is. Throw in for Honduras. Wow. Perfect shot by Choco. Now, I think they have started to be the better team. Yeah, I agree. It started off more Mexico, but it's been pushing towards Honduras throughout the game. Maybe the Enchilada Ucles idea wasn't a backfire, but we still got 60 minutes to play. Mexico needs to come out with a draw. If this ends up 2-3-0, I don't know if the Azteca Magic would even save them. And it might just end up that way. Here's another chance. Shot, Malagon! Big save from Malagon. Had to make that save, and he did. Choco Lozano was on it once again, but that time Malagon saves. It's a free kick for Mexico. Plays forward. Wow. Over the top. I'm doing Canada in the morning tomorrow. The state game has been I will not be live for the state game. I'll be able to watch most of it, but I will not be live for it. But a Canada postponed game would still probably do better views-wise than a state game overall. So, you know what? I'm probably winning with this situation, especially with it being versus Southern, but personal preference, I hate that this is happening. If I have something planned, I'd rather do what's planned, but when it comes to Canada, they matter more. It's like, besides, I'm not going to do to Canada what I did to Toronto versus, here's the difference. Toronto, Cincinnati, that basically didn't matter for Toronto. Canada versus Jamaica is a Copa America qualifier, so there's no way I'm not doing it. So, personally, do I hate that this happened? Do I wish I could have done a state game? Yes. But is the Canada game probably going to do better anyway? Yes. So, business-wise, it's probably better anyway. Channel-wise, it's probably better anyway. Numbers-wise, it's probably better anyway. Do I hate that it had to go down this way? Yes. But that's life. Let's go. Mexico says, Sheeptards, thank you for the $10 super chats. I am going to do a RSR for this game anyway. Okay. Even if it is a Mexico win. There we go. That's worth it. There we go. What up, Sheeptards? Happy to see you again. Let's go, Mexico. Yeah, it doesn't look so good right now with a 10-bucker as well. It doesn't look too good right now. Not good at all for Mexico. Well, Honduras has the lead. Mexico's not looked too good. They look like the weaker team. What's going on here? They're looking like they're supposed to be CONCACAFing somebody, not Honduras. Damn, Rueda, he's a dude. He might just have Honduras on the right track. Cross in. Header and, oh, Menjivar almost screwed it up there. Big mess up nearly by Menjivar. Luckily not, for his sake. 36th minute. Whew. Rueda might just be the guy. He might just be the guy. I never thought... I knew he was good. I knew he was good. I didn't know he was this good as a manager. I mean, you get fired from what? Colombia? This is the first half. Orbelín Pineda. We got Orbelín. Menjivar. Oh, are they throwing piss bottles now? What are you doing? Come on! Okay, so there's still that. Cross in. Header. Oh! That was just bad luck. That one's just bad luck. That one was 37th minute. I thought that was in a good position. What are we saying? That's what I like to hear. Let's go. Let's go. If Honduras wins this game, this will be their first win against Mexico. Of all time? I don't know if I believe that. They've had to have beaten Mexico at some point. They've had to have beat Mexico at some point. I mean, Mexico's in trouble. They don't look great. They don't look great right now. This looks like a Colca-era Mexico game instead of a Jimmy-era Mexico game. I guess Jimmy isn't perfect. They defeated Mexico in the Azteca. What are you talking about? Exactly. It's not the first time. I could have sworn in over 10 years. Now that sounds more correct to me. Now that, there we go. Not all time. I mean, yeah, the first Nations League win. Oh, there could have been handball there. Ooh. Could they call this? Could they call this? You basically got to hope Julian Quiñones has a moment. Be a throw in here, and it looks like it will be a throw in. So they say no handball. No handball. And somebody just called Chris Armas the Josh McDaniels at MLS. See more reactions to him being hired. The Josh McDaniels of MLS. Ooh. That's actually a, yeah. Well, that's Mexico doing horrible. They're playing a bad game. Just at the wrong time. Ha ha! Huh. That was painful. Cross in, Orbelín Pineda. Those would have been for Mexico. 40th minute, playing away. Yeah, but you still shouldn't be losing to Honduras. Yeah, playing away. This ain't Greg Berhalter. Well, then again, yeah, Greg Berhalter was losing to Honduras in the first half of a World Cup qualifier, and they were shit. So this may not be too, you know what? We'll let it play out. We'll let it play out. Plays forward. 40th minute. Throw in. You must be fun at parties. 41st minute. Yes, Greg's allergic to winning on the road. Canada did lose to Honduras. Yeah, when they were shit. When Stephen Hart was the manager. Well, and they also did 2014's qualification cycle as well. But that was when Honduras was good and Canada was shit. So Honduras has always been out for something in Honduras. It's just I didn't expect it to be against Mexico. I mean, I'll take the easy. Oh wait, no, that means the USA would play them, right? Crap. In the Nations League quarters. But if the USA were somehow upset and Canada makes the final against Panama, if they were to make the tournament, we might just have a chance to win the Nations League. If they win this tie. You know what? Go ahead, Honduras. Do this shit. Cross in. Header. You know what, Honduras? Go ahead and finish this off. Come on, baby. Come on. Well, that was on a slip and slide during tropical disturbance. Oh, yeah, you were talking about that one. Yeah, that happened. I don't think that was Honduras being good. That was the weather. Speaking of slip and slides, they've played on a slip and slide before, so I agree. Sheeptards with another fiver, Man, I love Mexico, but they're playing horrible. I agree, but I'll take the opportunity. If this ends up happening, I'll take the opportunity and run. I mean, yeah, Canada still has to beat Jamaica over 2 legs, but and then Honduras would still have to beat the USA in March, and Canada would still have to beat Panama or Costa Rica, but I really think they could do that. But I'll take the opportunity. We can win a trophy. We can win a trophy. If everything goes our way, we could win a trophy in March. Yay. It's a freaking layup. I hope. Which means we'd play the USA if we... No, if Costa Rica wins the tie, it'd be Canada, Mexico, Costa Rica, USA. We'll have a good manager by then in March. It won't be Biello. And if we get past Jamaica, we're probably beating everybody but the USA and Mexico. So, and we would have a good manager by then. So I'm hoping, you know. What is El Salvador doing? Didn't they tie to South Korea? This is Honduras, 1. Second of all, El Salvador did not make the knockouts. Third of all, they got relegated. For the next Nations League, they got relegated. I know, crazy. I didn't expect it either. They didn't pick up any... Did they pick up any points? I don't think they picked up any points. At least not when it mattered. Relegated. Not South Korea. El Salvador, relegated. Hugo Perez... You know what? I'd be fine with him being the Canada manager. I think he got screwed over with El Salvador. It wasn't his fault. It was the Federation's fault. But I want Juan Carlos Osorio. I'm good with Hugo Perez. Javier Perez I'd also be great with. Bobby Smirniotis. We're not getting Ancelotti. Bring back Octavio Zambrano. Yeah. Gio Savarese. You want to win a trophy and you have to play 2 knockout tournaments. You know what to do. Gio Savarese knows how to win knockout tournaments. I would throw everything behind Gio Savarese. 5 minutes of stoppage time, rightfully so, for Canada. But again, there's people there. I thought El Salvador were improving. They were, and then they hit a lead balloon. It happens sometimes. They ran into a lead balloon. And then they ran into a lead balloon. 46 minute. Which happens sometimes. CONCACAF's weird. It's weird. Very weird. So, what can you do? 46 minute. They're playing badly with horrible coaches. Hey, Hugo Perez is not a horrible coach. It wasn't his fault. I'd be happy with Hugo Perez being hired by Canada Soccer. He's not my main choice, but I wouldn't hate it. It's a good choice. I mean, no, we ain't got much money. I mean, it's a pretty good choice. I like Hugo. I don't think it was his fault. You give him Canada, he'd probably be much better. And he's good tactically. I think he gave up. I legit think he gave up with El Salvador, to be completely honest, because they screwed him over. When he actually tried, they looked pretty good. They looked like they were improving, and Canada's got so many better players. They give Canada to him with his tactics. I think they'll be just fine. I think it'll be just fine. I don't see why it'd be a failure. And that's an injury, a foul. Chucky Lozano, an injury. Chucky Lozano hitting the leg in stoppage time with 48-49. 3 minutes to go. Rigoberto Rivas. Yellow card. I think so. That's the right call. I wouldn't question it. 48th minute. "48 minutes into this football match. We got Honduras, Mexico 1-0, 1-0. I didn't say he would be hired. I'm just saying I'm good with him being the hire. I mean, there's a coaches above him in my list, but he's on the list of who I think he'd be a good hire, I should say. Takes the forward. Orbelin! I don't know what he was doing there, but at least it's a corner. At least it's a corner. I'm just glad Chris Armas got hired by Colorado. I didn't even think of that until then, but I'm just glad that Chris Armas got hired by Colorado. Just so we don't have to worry about him being hired by Canada. Orbelin Pineda. Cross in. So no bakhale, good. No Armas, good. No Phil Neville, good. As long as it's not Biello, I think we're in a good position. Full time. Here's a chance. And Malagon gets beaten. Oh, off the line. Off the line. And it's offside. But what a header off the line. This is their A team, I'd say. Minus Quiñones. This is their A team. 49th minute. I'd love it if they played Colorado and John Hernan ripped the shit out of Chris Armas. If he's even still there by then in the season. If he's even still there by then. At least we're not going to be the Supporter Shield winners. Or, I mean, Wooden Spoon winners. We're not going to be either. Playing forward. Comes Honduras with 20 seconds to go in the half. Malagon goes out for a goal kick, and that should be it. And Sheeptards joins as a member. Lovely. We love it. We love it. Welcome. Saving Grace, Ridgewell, and Miles are still top assistants for Portland. And that'll be halftime. Halftime. It is the 50th minute. The 50th minute. Halftime 1-0. Medio tiempo 1-0 Honduras. I can't believe it either. You love it. Let's go. But with that being said, we got a good halftime. 1-0, 1-0. Honduras leading. I can't believe I'm saying that. We'll take a short break, talk about the stats of the half, get this one going, and we'll be ready to go for the next match, next half. Sit tight, be back. Back for the stats at the half. USA, Honduras, Canada, Panama, I want straight through. Nice. And then Sheep Tards with a 2-bucker as well. Nice. The rest can battle it out. I want Honduras to win and Panama to advance. I still think Costa Rica and Mexico will be in the Copa America, but it'd be funny if they're not. Yeah, it'd be nice to see like Trinidad to make it out. They use Malagon. With that being said, we'll talk about the stats at the half, and there we go. 36% possession to 64% possession, 7 shots to 4, 3 shots on goal to 0, 83 accurate passes, 72% to 181, 85%, 7 fouls to 5, 2 corners to 3, 7 shots to 4, 3 shots on goal to 0, 115 passes to 212, 72% pass accuracy to 85, 14 throws to 16, 0 offside to 0, 1 yellow to 0, 1 yellow to 1, 0 red cards to 0, 1-0 at the half, 1-0, and I legitimately can't believe it. I legitimately can't believe it. Man, this sport is weird. I didn't hear about that. I just knew Leafs won. With that being said, Honduras leading 1-0. They got a good goal. Good play forward into Choco Lozano. Chips it over. Luis Palma with the assist, of course. Palma and Lozano make sure they link up there. 1-0. 1-0. Mexico. Stats back them. The actual play on the pitch, it does not. They look horrible right now. They look trash right now. It is an absolute farce. Hit that like button. Let's get this one going. It is an absolute farce to see how this game is done, or been going, I should say, for Mexico. It has been a farce. It has been a joke. It's been a joke. It's been a farce. I'm not too happy with the performance if I'm a Mexico fan. If I'm a Honduras fan, I'm happy with the performance, at least the score line. Because when it comes down to it, it's like, really? Like, they're up 1-0. They may not be playing the best, but they're up 1-0 when it comes down to it. Honduras. So, deserved, I wouldn't say deservedly so, but in the end, Honduras are playing a good game. Playing a good game. Mexico, they're playing well, but their numbers don't seem to match, or the play doesn't seem to match the numbers. The numbers don't seem to match the play for Mexico, is the word. And for me, I wish, in my book, that Mexico could play better, because I don't want to see them go down like this, to be honest, but Honduras are playing a smart game. I agree. They're doing exactly what they need to do. And for me, it's not the best game, and it's not a great game, per se. They're not the better team, but the scoreline doesn't really care what says better team. Scoreline really doesn't say what says better team, as long as you're the better team on the scoreline. So all that matters is to be the better team at the end of the night, at the end of the 90 in that scoreboard. And that's what Honduras is doing. They don't care if the stats question it. They just got to get it done. That's what they're doing. For Lambert's message be to Mexico in the locker room at halftime? If you were Rueda, what would your message be to Honduras in the locker room at halftime? If I was Jimmy, I'd be like, dudes, you got to do better. You got to do better. I'm honestly shocked that you are playing this badly. Legitimately. It's like you forgot how to play. It's like you forgot how to play. It's like you forgot how to play. Really. You got to do better. You got to play better. You got to play the ball. You got to take chances. Honduras, I'd be like, you keep doing what you're doing. Keep doing what you're doing because you're doing well. Get another goal, defend well, and you're in with a chance. Breaking news, Stabæk are in 14th place with 26 points in the Elite Syrian Norwegian League. Only 2 more games to face against Sandefjord and Haugesund. If not, they will be in the relegation or relegation playoff. Ha 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 ha! Come on. Come on, Sandefjord and Haugesund. Come on, come on. Bury them. Bury Bakhale, please. Bury him. Bury him. Have you tried Raising Cane's? I'm just having it. I think it's mid. Now you're wrong. Raising Cane's is amazing. I don't know what you... I don't know. Did you let it get too cold? You have to have it warm. If you let it get cold, it's going to suck a bit. It has to be had warm. So, Raising Cane's is good, but it's got to be warm. If it's getting colder and it's getting lukewarm and cold, it's not as good. But Raising Cane's is good. And I don't know if you like coleslaw or not, but I didn't try the coleslaw. Raising Cane's is good. The second leg of this game's on Tuesday. Now, I kind of wish I could do both Mexico and Honduras live in Canada versus Jamaica. But who knows? Maybe if they push the Canada game to Wednesday, I don't think they'll do that. But who knows? Maybe they will. Maybe they will just to be safe. I don't know. Hit that like button. Hit the subscribe button. Let's get this one going. Second half about to start between Honduras and Mexico. Are they wearing the freaking Dixie Cup shirt as a training kit as well? Oh, no. They're going to sub in Raul Jimenez? Oh, no. 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 Wow. Bread's 10-10. Chicken is 7 out of 10. Fries, 2 out of 10. Yeah, it seems like you let it get a bit cold. That's what it says to me. Roxana says, I'm pissed about this performance. I feel if they put in Julian and Henry and Chino Huerta, we could have a potential chance. I agree with you. And they want to put in Raul Jimenez, is what I just read. Oh, no. I think Jaime Lozano's lost his mind. I think Jimmy's lost his mind. Oh, they're putting in Antuna. Well, that's not great either. They're putting in Uriel Antuna. That's not great either. And that is for Orbelin. Okay, that's just here or there. Okay, yeah, I mean, that's not too bad. At least it wasn't Raul. So whoever said that was wrong. They didn't do it. Somebody said that the TV, I was reading the match thread on Reddit, and somebody said somebody on TV said they were subbing in Raul. They said he was warming up. So I guess they thought better of it. They finally realized they need to think better of it. They still put on Antuna though, so not great. They still made a stupid sub out of the half, but at least it was for Orbelin Pineda, so I guess it's really just a here or there situation. It's just like for like. There you go. Orbelin Pineda for Uriel Antuna. I mean, at least it's like for like. They're both crap. They're both crap. They're both crap. Maybe Uriel will put something into this game. I mean, he's been really good for Cruz Azul recently. If there's any plus to that. But that means Chino ain't coming in. I can tell you that much. He ain't coming in. Maybe Julian will come in at some point around the 60th minute. Henry Martin probably as well. Chino ain't coming in. They chose to put in Antuna anyway. They chose to put in Antuna. Oh, Lord. No way. At least he's been good for Cruz Azul recently. Yeah, they do. He's on the bench. I don't care if you didn't want to use him tonight. You should use him if you want any chance to even come out of here with a draw. I'd say use him. And if you put him on at the 60th minute, it's probably going to be a draw. So, you know, unless there's some CONCACAFing going on as well. 46th minute. Because who knows? Maybe there will be. Uriel Antuna is your first actual sub. I mean, technically it's not, but you get what I mean. First tactical sub. Let's put it like that. Your second sub overall. Uriel Antuna. At least with Orbelin. I mean, it's better than nothing, I guess. It's over Orbelin, so it's not like it's too different. I mean, you're really just keeping the same. You know what? That's a good point. All these friendlies in the USA have softened them up. They're not used to this type of crowd. I would agree with that. Yeah, first one. First tactical sub. So, do you want Jimmy out now? Fuera Jimmy? Que fuera Jimmy? Julian Araujo needs to be on right back. Oh, he's not even good for Las Palmas. At least Antuna has been better with Cruz Azul recently. Araujo hasn't even been good with Las Palmas. Do you really want to go there? But thanks for a $2 super chat. It should have been Lozano Santi Quiñones. I agree. That was probably what was going to happen at the Azteca. If not Chino. But if not Chino Huerta. But I think that was the plan to do it at the Azteca that way, which you kind of have to now. So even if it wasn't the plan, it is now. Should they have started with it here? I think so, but I think Julian Quiñones can play 2 games in 4 days. But what do I know? I saw this one YouTuber saying he was better Messi or Taylor Swift, and I'm like, why are you comparing a soccer player to a singer? Like, I think they're talking about, I'm not saying power as in, I'm saying what fan base. Like, Messi and Taylor Swift is comparable fan bases. Comparable cult-like fan bases. And I'm not saying that to piss off the Messi fans or the Swifties. Well, I'm a low-key Swiftie. I mean, I like Messi and Taylor Swift. I don't think I'm that far. I don't think I'm part of the cult fan bases. But I do like what they do. I like Taylor Swift's music. I like Messi as a player. I like Taylor Swift a lot longer than I did Messi. But I get Taylor Swift is on the tip of everybody's tongue with the Eras Tour and her being with Travis Kelce. So you just got to deal with it pretty much. The Pope's fan base is bigger. I'm not going to even touch that one with a 10-foot pole. I'm not touching that one with a 10-foot pole. I mean, you are right. I mean, technically, yes, the Catholic Church is bigger than Messi's fan base or Taylor Swift's fan base, but don't get me started on Pope Francis. Do not get me started on Pope Francis. It's not for me to judge anyway. I guess Ronaldo Rueda is a perfect coach with perfect tactics until they used a team with a 4-2-3-1 formation. It reminds me of Colombia team. Yeah, it does. Sadly enough, Rueda's not there with Colombia anymore. But they did win yesterday against Brazil, so I can't believe it. Cross in. Plays in. Santi Giménez. I don't know what the hell Mexico was trying to do there, but at least they tried to score. Cross in. Punched away by Menjivar. That's a good save. Throw in here for Mexico. That's out. Oh, yellow card. Yellow card for Honduras. Honduras, I'm not saying they're playing better, but the game flow has smiled on them. Let's put it like that, and they're holding on to it. Rosales. Palma. Rosales got the yellow. Luis Palma with the assist on the goal. Free kick here for Mexico. These right backs on Mexico are so bad. Mexican fans are crying out for Paul Aguilar, forgetting that the 7-0 was partly his fault. Jesus. I mean, their right backs are. I mean, the right backs for Mexico right now are horrible. I'm not disagreeing, but the fact that people are crying out for Paul Aguilar, oh Lord, really? So that's where we are. Okay, 53rd minute. So that's where we are. And Ricardo Osorio, they're calling out for both. There's an actual human car wash. What? What? A human car wash? So you mean a slip and slide? What, so you mean a freaking giant slip and slide with all the freaking over sprinklers and shit? Is that what you're talking about? What? I don't know. The brushes come into play, but, I don't know. I wonder what would happen at leg 2 at Azteca when they watch that. If it's 1-0, they'll probably still be fine. If it gets any worse, you might be in trouble. It's on Herc's story. I'll check it. What are your thoughts on Zelina Vega seeing crying out with Friday Night SmackDown tonight and smacking Santos Escobar? I did not watch SmackDown. I had the time. I didn't watch it because, I had to do this. I had to do Canada, then I had to do this. I'll probably see the clip on freaking, what's the word? Reddit, Squared Circle. But, of course, they're going to turn Santos completely heel, but I don't even think he has the heat to really completely turn heel. So, by himself. I mean, of course, he had Legado back in NXT, but that's when he turned heel. I don't think he's a good heel by himself, or will be a good heel by himself. So, I mean, of course, he's going to get cheap heat because he's going against Rey Mysterio and the rest of them. But after that, I don't know. 55th minute. And especially, the only good thing is Triple H is booking. So, it won't be a foreign heel thing. But actually, Vince's foreign heel thing might be the thing that saved him. For once. 55th minute. Unless they have Zema Ion or Joaquin Wilde and the other dude. The ones who were already in Legado with him turn on LWO as well. 55th minute. And it looks like Raul Jimenez will be coming on in the 56th minute. Wow. Raul Jimenez. If it's for Santi, one, you could have put on Henry. Second of all, Santi got screwed again. Man, Jimmy Lozano does not like Santi. Shot saved by Malagon. Seriously, Jimmy does not like Santi. He does not. And I mean, Herc was talking about this on a Football Americas yesterday. I was like, you know what? He's got a point. No, he's right. Santi is not liked by Jimmy Lozano. Cross in. there. Like, Santi legitimately, I don't know what he can do. Eric Sanchez played back to Romo. Like, seriously, I don't know what Santi could do to freaking get on Jimmy's good side. If the people weren't freaking riding for Jimmy, or Santi, I don't even know if he'd play at this point. If Jimmy had his own way, I don't think Santi would even have a chance. I think the only reason he's gotten a couple of chances is because the fans want him. Or maybe it's the FMF. But listening to the fans, I can't believe it. Gallardo. Cross in. Ooh, cleared. People have just started saying fuera Jimmy, so that'll be a free kick, yellow card. I agree with that. I thought Herc was kind of talking crazy. I'm like, yeah, you got a point with the Pan Americans and the Olympics, and the fact he's only started 3 games and now 4 under Jimmy Lozano. But if they're going to put on Raul Jimenez for Santi, yep, that's a stomp by Choco on Chucky. Lozano stomp in stereo. Raul Jimenez for Santi Jimenez. Oh, Lord. And Luis Chavez. Oh, my God. Jimmy. ¿Dónde está Jimmy? What? ¿Dónde está Jimmy? What? I mean, okay, Romo for Chavez is okay, but you could have went with Chino Huerta. Lord have mercy. You know what? Maybe people are saying Fura Jimmy might have a good point. They might have a good point at this point. I mean, Romo for Chavez, I mean, that's not too bad. But Raul for Santi? Man, Jimmy Lozano, the substitutions he's making is just... wow. 59th minute. Cross in, shot over the bar. He just took the shot, Raul. Or not Raul, Luis Chavez. I mean, he almost got it, but it's like Jimmy is Tata behind the mask or Colca. Well, Jimmy's still short, so I don't know if Tata, El Gordo Tata, he's still svelte and short, so I don't think El Gordo is wearing a mask, and I don't think El Gordo Tata is wearing a mask, and he ain't turned 2 feet taller, so I don't think Colca's behind the mask either. So I think Jimmy's just lost the plot for a match. I think man's just lost the plot right now. Choco Lozano for Brian Rolches. They have one more window. Hold on. So Mexico has one more sub window with 1 sub. Oh. So you're telling me if they're going to bring on Julian Quinones, he's going to have to play with Raul Jimenez. Jimmy, have you not been watching Liga MX? Henry and Santi are good, or Henry and Julian are great together. Are you watching? Fuera. And Rueda has not even made a sub yet. He's just chilling. Santi, Jimmy Lozano, I gotta say, this is the first big mistake he's had in Mexico as the Mexico manager. This is the first one. This is the first bungle he's had. I don't think your first mistake should be a fireable offense. And he still has a second leg to save it. It's only 1-0. He still has a second leg to save it at the Azteca, so they probably should be fine. But if this is his first mistake. This is his first this is, we all have bad days. This is a bad day to have it. And the players haven't really backed him either in this case. Alberth Elise is about to come in. Yep. What I don't get is how you could draw Germany 2-2 and feel like that's a win, and then a month later come back in a match that actually matters and lose to Honduras. So you almost beat Germany, then you come back around and almost lose to Honduras. I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it. I think this actually game is filled with like some juiciness. I can make an RSR out of, especially now that I got all the super chats and memberships. It's very worth my while. I know. I mean, it makes no sense to me. It really doesn't. Jorge Sanchez has been trash. Santi thinks he's playing Rome. He didn't. He didn't play well against Rome. No, not at all. Not at all. 63rd minute. Lozano made his first big messed up. Yep, I agree. Ha! Oh, that's hilarious. It's like the Lamborghini with a bed in his game a bit. No, it's more like Ferrari. If you watch F1, you know. Ferrari gets out of the grid and then absolutely crashes. L3 is like Ferrari. Or Jeff Gordon. Oh, no, Jeff Gordon really just ride the wall and cause somebody else to crash, but you get my point. I don't think Mexico's causing somebody else to crash. They're crashing themselves. So, yeah, it's Ferrari. Full time. Potential tropical cyclone 22-3. CONCACAF 0. Despite multiple pushbacks at the kickoff time and probably one or two dances by the few supporters at Independence Park to convince potential tropical cyclone 22 to stop harassing the pitch with water, potential tropical cyclone 22 proves to be unrelenting and forces CONCACAF to forfeit tonight's match and play Jamaica, Canada tomorrow at 9:30 Central. They said Eastern, but still. I loved that. That's good. That was good. That was good. Huh? And Alberth Elise is coming on for Honduras. No worse than that Honduras game. Cross in. Over the bar or past the post. There'll be a goal kick in the 66th minute. GameStop story. Movie. They already made a movie about the GameStop thing. Playing forward, 66th minute. Playing forward. May have to look that up. Lamau. I don't know. 67th minute. Sebas with a $1.99 super chat. Let's go. Man, things are going really smoothly right now. Amazing. Things are going amazing right now. Hello, Sebas. How we doing? How we doing? They should make a movie about the paper. I'll go to the papers if I have to. Things are going amazingly right now, man. What a year 2023 has been so far. And we still got a little bit more to go. Hell, the season finale ain't for another month and 3 days. Good. How we doing? Man, we've been doing so well. We've had some good days the past couple of days. We've had a really good year. All glory to God. All glory to God. 67th minute, 1-0. Mm-hmm. Huh. Daniel says, imagine me and WWE turning heel. What would I do? I couldn't even imagine it. It would probably be some sort of Joe Gacy type thing. Like cult leaderish. Like well-dressed, well-mannered cult leader, but there's some sort of like spooky tinge to it. Pretty much what Joe Gacy did with Schism. Like that's the only way I could see it, personally. I'm not saying you'd want to be a cult leader, but that's the only way I could even imagine it. Pretty much Joe Gacy. Pretty much. I couldn't see you actually being an asshole. Or even diabolical. Or like overtly diabolical. I couldn't see it. Now me on the other hand, we watched the Women's Gold Cup and the final will be in Snapdragon Stadium. I'll be watching the Women's Gold Cup. If Canada makes the final, I'll cover the final. But there's still going to be Champions League or Champions Cup and stuff like that going on during it. So if I can do the final, I'll do the final if Canada makes the final. If not, there you go. They should make a movie about a king who was killed and betrayed by his brother, and his son had to run away from and return home to dethrone his uncle. Wasn't that pretty much Game of Thrones? Plus a little bit of Sweet Home Alabama. Wasn't that pretty much just Game of Thrones? Are the Red Bulls actually investing? It looks like it. Yeah, wasn't that pretty much just Sweet Home Alabama? Or wasn't that pretty much just Game of Thrones with a little bit of Sweet Home Alabama added? That was pretty much Game of Thrones. They added some Sweet Home Alabama. That's about it. Because the Lannisters, the Lannisters. I know. I think the Red Bulls are doing is fake or investing like lying to their fans, or do you think they're actually trying to invest into a team? They've got a somewhat good manager, and they're getting Emil Forsberg. I know Forsberg's been playing with the Red Bull Leipzig, so it's sort of a, hey, have this guy. We got a cut price deal. He wants to come to MLS. Works for us. Can we have him? And they're like, yeah, sure. He'll stay in the Red Bull family. It could be a fake, but Emil Forsberg's a really good player. If Van Zier plays better next year, this new manager has them playing better. I think they could have kept Lazane, but might as well have two things for good news. I think Forsberg and Van Zier will play really good together next year. I think Red Bulls, they may be fake investing, but it looks like they're going to have a really good season for their standards next year. It looks like it. Like a top 5, top 6 in the East at worst season. It looks like it. Now, of course, I've said that before about other teams, and it's went off the rails. But goal! Honduras scores a second. Oh, my word. Oh, no. 2-0. 2-0. Honduras. Oh, no. I mean, yeah. Alberto Lis is balling out. And Brian Roche puts it in there. Elise and Roche give them the second goal. Roche gets the goal. Brian Roche. Ball crossed in. Perfect run, too. And Roche gets in there and just deposits it in. Roche. Scores for Honduras. Brian Roche. And the 72nd minute. Here comes Julian Quinones in for Eric Sanchez. And Mexico has 27 minutes. 82, or actually 18 minutes to tie this up. Roche holds it up and pops it in after the cross. 2-0, 2-0. Oh, they're not going to win the Shield, but goal to Honduras. I cannot. Roche gets a goal, and Choco Lozano gets a goal. And I think they replaced Roche, or, yeah, it was Choco Lozano off for Roche. So both players in Lozano's position got the goals. Mexico may be in trouble. And, oh, here comes Honduras again. And Julian Quinones is finally on. That's a free kick for Honduras in the 74th minute. If they get a third goal, Mexico is in trouble. Mexico can't handle playing away unless it's the U.S. where they're basically at home. Really, though? They haven't played well in the U.S. against the U.S. recently either. So, woo, baby. Mexico's in trouble. If this is the third goal, they're really in trouble. And if there ends up being a fourth, Honduras might just pull this one off. Menjivars came all the way up to talk with a free kick taker. Chris Armas is back. I know he's coaching Colorado now. Here's a free kick. And don't bring up results against Caribbean countries. Well, technically they're playing away against the U.S., not against Caribbean countries. So I wasn't going to bring those up anyway. Free kick over the bar. Raptors lost by 3 in the first game of their in-season tournament against the Celtics. Damn it. Honduras scores one more goal. Mexico are going to have to score like 4 in the Azteca. I mean, as it is, Mexico needs a goal tonight. As it is, they need a goal tonight. 76th minute. How in the world are Mexico losing to Honduras? 2 goals against the run of play for Honduras, and Mexico has not played well to try to get one back. Honduras hasn't played that great. They've just done enough. And Mexico has not really done anything. The substitutions haven't been great from Jimmy Lozano. He finally put on Julian Quinones after the second goal. And there's only 14 minutes to go. You think they're cheating because of the lasers? No. I mean, you shouldn't be pointing lasers at people in football matches, but it's not cheating. It's not like Honduras says you should do it because they can't handle Central American atmospheres. I mean, they didn't play well on the road in World Cup qualifying in 2020 for 22. So that is true. But I didn't think that'd still be the same thing. Malagon was way off his line. He has eaten 2 goals. Malagon. Turns out this time it was Malagon who ate the goals, not Ochoa. Player down. There's the stretcher. Jonathan looks more. Honduras fans are going absolutely nuts. Bet you Mexico fans are going to explode like a volcano. I don't blame you, and I wouldn't be surprised. Sheeptards with another 5 says, Quinones trash on the field for 1 minute, already gave the ball away. Really? We're going to go there. Okay. He's trash. You're saying he's trash already. Don't do that. He's trash. Ma che cazzo. Trash? Don't do that. Yeah, grill. I was like, you don't fry meat. Oh, they have the Super Bowl on Univision. Huh. I was going to watch it on, not even on CBS or Univision or Paramount Plus. I'm watching the slime version, the slime Super Bowl, Super Slime Bowl. Yeah. Never liked Quinones, way overrated. Okay, all right. Okay. It's 57 probably. What an upset at Sport Fashion, Daniel. It's about to be, yeah. 11 minutes. 11 minutes. I can't believe it either. Honduras deserves this win, says Sheeptards with another 5. Ooh. Damn. Yeezus was blowing money yesterday. And now Sheeptards is with a little bit of an assist from Daniel. And Sebas. Man, we getting some good ones. CONCACAF and CONMEBOL are actually shivering now. What about Honduras? No Mexican fans, no revenue. And the U.S. might be, oh, wait, they're not in trouble now, but they almost were. Now they're shivering. You're right, because I just told you yesterday. You don't play with the Mexican fans in the USA. We're getting some good results. We're getting some good ones. Who you got for tomorrow? I got Canada. I got Canada winning. Or drawing 2-2, I should say. 2-2. Chucky Lozano. And he gives it away. Honduras have been definitely better. You know what? I'm going to say it. They have been better. They have been definitely better. He should go to Real Madrid. And I'm going to laugh when Mbappe gets freaking bird dogged by Santi Jimenez. And Santi's the one at Madrid. That'd be I'm happy for Santi, don't get me wrong, but it'd be absolutely hilarious. South Africa versus Benin. Who you got? South Africa. Header cleared in the 82nd minute. That's out for a throw. Plays forward. Who will win? I think Honduras will finish it off. Rodriguez is looking to stay with San Jose. Good for him. Free kick taken by Honduras. Headed down. Cleared. 83rd minute. Player down. There we go. With that being said, there we go. All right. And another super chat. Santi did miss that Panenka penalty, though. Yeah, I mean, true. But thank you for the $2 as well. Lol. I mean, everybody has a bad moment. And he tried to be a bit too cheeky. Yeah, it's been crazy. I can't wait for 26 either. Santi to TFC confirmed. You know what? Damn it, I'll take it. Damn it, I'll take it. I'll take it. 85th minute. I would not complain at all. At all. I would not complain at all. Could be worse. But with that being said, playing forward here is Alberto Elise, 86th minute. Kevin Alvarez. Yeah, players have bad days. You don't try something like that when the win's on the line. That is true. That is true. I don't disagree. That is true. That is true. That is true. 86th minute. For now, it looks like Honduras is going to hold on, even getting more than one goal win. Vamos Panterita says hat trick. 904, why are you so... I didn't realize you were such a big fan of Albertha Lease. I didn't realize that. That is something, though. I did not realize that. Hit that like button. Let's get this one going. Super chats. We've got a lot of them. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Let's get this one going. Honduras about to win this match here. I'm honestly shocked, to be completely honest. Vamos, Panterita. Lozano. Oh, he's down. Free kick. No, advantage played. That'll be allowed to be cleared. There you go. But 88th minute. Looks like Pinto, Acosta, and Lopez are coming on for the end of this game for the last 5 to 7 minutes. Somewhat. 5 to 7, I guess. 5 to 7 minutes here for Honduran player Pinto, Acosta, and Lopez. 2 minutes plus I'd say about 5 of stoppage time. I think we'll be honest here. Well, at about 5 of stoppage time, yeah. I wouldn't be surprised. Edwin Rodriguez for Alexander Lopez. Brian Acosta coming on as well. And Pinto. Mexico were to not finish Honduras at the Azteca. They'd have to play the Repechaje. Exactly. Who I would not have expected that. Jose Pinto for Luis Palma. And Brian Acosta for Jorge Alvarez. 89th minute. 1 minute plus stoppage time to go. 2-0 Honduras. I'm happy. Hope Mexico don't do a 3-0 next game. It's a one-legged play-in. That's the good news. Bad news is, well, I wouldn't say there's any bad news about that, but that means it could go crazy, especially if it's straight to penalties. And I thought Mexico would win this whole damn tournament. Jimmy Lozano, Lord have mercy. This is your Zach Arnett flop era, my friend. You're in your Zach Arnett flop era, my friend. 89th minute. So I guess his assistant's about to get hired in about, I'll say, a couple of windows. At least as an interim. 90th minute. Well, then again, I don't know if that'd be a good idea. Save. 90th minute. How much stoppage time down in Honduras? 7 minutes. 7 minutes to decide if Honduras comes out with a clean sheet, Mexico gets a goal, or maybe they score 2 in 7 minutes and get a draw. At least Mexico doesn't. There's no way Mexico doesn't win the play-in. You say that now, but sometimes things don't go your way. So. Plays in. Header. Punched away by Menjivar. 7 minutes, yes. 6 more to go. 2-0, 2-0. Honduras. I'm glad I got all those super chats. One, it's worth it. Second of all, I will do the RSR then. There you go. I think I needed to do an RSR for this game, so we cleared that bar. They want Mexico to score one so badly. Honestly, just so Mexico doesn't feel completely embarrassed, I hope they score one. Part of me just wants to absolutely go in on Mexico right now. We were embarrassing, lazy, but don't worry. An El Powerful Azteca Honduras will be shook. I mean, I hope y'all play better. But referee giving Mexico time. I agree. – 93rd minute. $93 out of 97. Huh? $93rd minute. And we thought we were improving, so disappointing. Did you see any Asian or African games? No. I've watched some highlights on Scoreline, on Golazo, but other than that, no. Shot past the post. Albert Elise almost puts away a third. It's a corner. 94th minute. Wow. 94th minute, lol. Plays forward. Oh, that's out for a throw-in for Mexico. That's a save. Honduras coach is good. Yeah, Rueda is amazing. I agree. 94th minute. Playing forward. 95th minute. Sheeptards with a 20. Finishes off the night with a big one. Yo, Ryan, I'm happy your channel's growing. Keep up the good hustle. Thank you. Thank you. It's been a great season. Great season so far. So I'm happy. Numbers have blown everything out of the water. Best numbers, best yearly numbers this year so far, and we're on the path to having the best subscriber game year as well. So we'll be close. I think we'll make it. But all my numbers, besides subscribers, have been better. Best year ever. So it's good. I know. You've been here a long time. Grateful for that. We're making Honduras look like prime Barcelona. I agree. Well, okay, not prime Barcelona, but, they look good. I wouldn't go too far. Cross in. I wouldn't go too far. Prime Barcelona. How about 2010's Barcelona? 2010's Barcelona. No, that's not bad at all. We love the bandwagon growing. We love the bandwagon growing, the ship filling up. Sometimes people just pop in. They've just popped in. Sometimes you're here from day one. From here for a long time. What's the word? I cherish everybody. Whether new or old, long time or brand new, I cherish everybody. So, not bad at all. I cherish everybody. Cheers, everybody. New world. But there's just something special, I will say, about the longer you've been here. There's just a little bit more of the specialty of that, in my opinion. So free kick here in the 97th minute. But in 2 years, you'll have that. In 2 years, you'll be in that feeling of, damn, they've been here for a while. And that's full time. So there you go. And it's full time. 2-0 Honduras. 2-0 Honduras. They have the 2-0 lead. Mexico didn't even score a goal tonight. I can't believe it. Man, they're in trouble. I can tell you that much. And Sheep Tards with a $5 super sticker finishes it out. Mexico, get on the Metro. Get your Metro card and get on the L train. You lose. Yeah, it's still a second leg, though. And Sheep Tards dropped the bag tonight. They dropped the bag tonight. You love it. And then, of course, Sebas and Daniel as well dropped a little bit. But Sheep Tards really dropped that bag tonight. Well-deserved for Honduras. I agree. Well-deserved for Honduras. I agree. With that being said, if you like this stream, like and share, subscribe. You know what it is. Tell your friends. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that bell notification once subscribed. Send super chats on the live streams. Comment on this video. Put us in playlist. Share with friends and family. All that great stuff. I got a review of this match coming out within the hour because I got to talk about it. Even if, one, I got all those super chats, so I'm going to talk about it. Second of all, this is a game that I probably have to do a review for, even if I didn't get them. So it's definitely worth my while in both ways. So with that being said, I'll see you within the hour for a review of this match. And we're going to talk about it a little bit more. So sit tight. We'll be back. It'll be up within the hour, and hopefully you either run across it or see it. With that being said, I'll see you then. I'm Ron, and I'm out. Peace. See you later.